Okay, so you should change to this. Okay, okay, okay. So good afternoon, everyone. I am Camilla Ancona, a PhD in Technology, Innovation and Management from the University of Naples Federico II. So let me say two words about our institution. So University of Naples Federico II is the oldest public university in the world and the biggest research center in southern Italy. It is in top research university, and our department of electrical engineer and information technology has been awarded as an excellence for a decade now. And our mission at university is built around three main pillars that are teaching, researching, and transferring technological and knowledge and knowledge about technology. So our department is has a lot of collaboration, interesting collaboration with the teaching hospital of Federico II, that includes several top-tier centers for cancer patients, as well as some collaboration on e-learning platforms and partnership with IT companies and also an interesting partnership with the Apple Academy for developing app design. So, to motivate our activity in the project on the systematic literature review on digital tools to support the life of cancer patients and their caregivers, here are some numbers of cancer in the European Union. So this map shows the estimated incidence rate in European countries in 2022 per 100,000 inhabitants. And we can see in color from lighter to darker colors that the incidence ranges differs a lot among countries, and the countries that are mostly impacted by this illness are France, Ireland, also Greece, and and Netherlands. Then we have Italy, Portugal, and Germany, and the other ones. So basically, fortunately, the estimated cancer incidence trends is constant. However, due to the demographic increment of the population of European Union, there will be a relative change of 18% of incidence in cancer patients in the next 20 years. So, if we investigate on the most common cancer types in Europe, we can see on the left for the males. We have that countries divide themselves in half. Basically, one half, the Western Europe. In the Western Europe, the most common cancer is the prostate cancer, whereas in the Eastern Europe, the lung cancer is the most common, most likely due to the fact that there is the habit of smoking in such countries. And also in Greece, there is a lot of peoples that smoke, around 35% of the population, the male population. Whereas for all countries in Europe, the most common cancer type is breast cancer among females. So, but there are also good news, because the survival rate in 5 years in adults is increasing, and this trend is positive in the last 30 years in all the European countries, even though it ranges, it differs by cancer type, and this we can see prostate, lung, and breast cancer. It is always increasing, and it is always related to the GDP. So in countries where we have a higher GDP, we have also a higher survival rate, and vice versa. And breast cancer is the one that has the highest survival rate, ranging with the 16 countries that share a survival rate of 85 to 90% of survival. So this motivates our activity because the number of people diagnosed with cancer in Europe will rise due to demographic increment, as well as number of survivors. So there is the need to improve cancer care and accelerate the treatment times. How? And we want to focus on healthcare that is patient-centered and involves the patients, and it is also could be also capable of monitoring data after treatment in order to confirm the benefits of treatment over time. Our main activity during this project has been leading a systematic literature review that is basically an overview of the existing digital initiative for among scientific publication. Basically, we want to assess the state of art of e-health non-clinical support literature for cancer patients, and also identify the main gaps in the literature on the support of such patients. Why digital technology? We thought that e-health tools can support patient engagement, that we saw that is a key feature in the improvement of patient healthcare. E-health offers the opportunity to transition from a reactive to a proactive approach, and also to a continuous monitoring, and also to enable the patient to be the protagonist of this care. The digital tool for cancer patient can vary among different categories. We can have mobile apps, websites, wearables device, and also telemedicine. And the main goals of such tools are supporting the chronic disease, to manage some psychological issues, as well as some side effect symptoms of the cancer treatment, and also some daily life necessities like appointment management. So to perform this systematic literature review, there are a lot of steps. And first of all, we need to formulate the problem and develop a review protocol. So we define the research questions, and we want to answer these questions. So basically, we want to investigate if e-health solution has been equally proposed and investigated across all cancer type and European Union countries. And if not, which types of cancer have seen more e-health initiatives and why? Which are the most effective e-health solutions? And among them, what is the adherence rate? And if found to be low, as we expect, why? And finally, what key areas do a yield solution target to enhance the quality of life for cancer patients? So basically, we define the protocol following a framework that is called PICO. That stands for Population, Intervention, Comparison, and Outcome. And in our case, population are individuals living in the European Union countries that have been diagnosed by cancer of any type in any stage of treatment. The intervention is e-health tools with respect the e-health tools effectiveness with respect to traditional healthcare. And the outcome is their effectiveness in supporting and improving the quality of life of the patients and their informal caregivers. So the protocols have been developed and has been registered in the International Prospective Register of Systematic Reviews. And then we started our research. So basically, we defined a query to question some databases, and then we defined some filtering criteria to extract the data and summarizing it. So basically, we defined three main family of keywords. The first one is in the center and identify the object of the research, that is cancer patient or oncological patient, and then at least one word of the left and the right panel must be included. The left panel is about are words about the support of the quality of life or caring for the patients, and the other one is about digital tools. So then we selected the three of the main databases in the, among the scientific publication that are Scopus, PubMed, and Embase, and we selected a total of about 700 articles. Then we define some inclusion and exclusion criteria. So we basically included only primary studies, excluding some reviews, protocols, opinion paper, etc. that have been written in English in the last decade. Then we filtered these articles reading the abstract, selecting only the ones that were proposing non-clinical e-health solutions. And finally, reading the full text of the articles, we ensured that the article were about European countries' patients and that the full text was available. So basically, doing this this filtering, we started from 700 articles, and then we included in the review 54 articles. And for these articles that have been included in the review, we assessed their quality by means of a mixed method appraisal tool that is a standard tool of systematic literature review that basically categorize the articles in 5 categories that are qualitative, quantitative randomized control trials, quantitative non-randomized control trials, quantitative descriptive, and mixed methods. And for each category, we had to answer to 5 questions in order to assess, to give a score of quality to such articles. Once we have done that, we extracted the data of our database and analyzed it. So basically, the trend in health for cancer publication is positive, because there is an interest in researching about health solution among scientific publication. And but the number of publication strongly varies among different European countries. We can see that Netherlands and has the highest number of publication, also because is the country in Europe that is mostly affected by this illness. Then we have Germany, Spain, Italy, and unfortunately no article originating from Greece have been included in the article, in the review. So to answer the first question of our research study, we found it that the included article in that review focuses on one half on multi-cancer type studies, and on about 1/3 on breast cancer, for two reasons basically. One is that survival rate in breast cancer is very high, so there is it's easier to make some studies, some scientific study, and to have some data on the follow-up, and also because there is a lot of interest and awareness among breast cancer patients. Then we have colorectal cancer and head and neck cancer, and all the other ones. The number of participants included in the study varies a lot, and it ranges from 2 to 15,000 number of participants, with a median number of participants of 130 individuals, and this tell us that the results that are included in such study are statistically solid. Regarding the types of article included in this review, there is a strong prevalence of quantitative randomized control trials. Then we have some quantitative non-randomized studies, as well as quantitative descriptive studies, and only a few of qualitative study and mixed method study, which was quite surprising. But the quality score is almost every time over the 2. That is the minimum to for an article to be included in this type of review. So what we extracted from the data of these articles is that the main purposes of the existing digital tools in European countries are relieving both physical and psychological side effects, to remotely monitoring vitals for checkups and follow-ups, to simplify the checkups procedure during treatments, promote the screening for cancer prevention, and increase health literacy. However, the tools proposed are mainly website and mobile apps. There was only one wearable device and no e-learning platforms. Then, in order to cluster somehow the main themes emerging from the literature review, we have shown that basically all the articles included in the review show the comparison of usability or adoption or effectiveness and adherence of health solution with respect to the traditional healthcare in one or all the stages of the treatment. And then some article also focused on comparing cost among traditional healthcare and digital care, or increase empowerment, improving physical health, improving psychosocial and lifestyle issues such as anxiety, depression, etc. And very few assessing and fostering health literacy. So, to sum up, usability, feasibility, and satisfaction were high in all the study, but adoption and adherence are quite low. And this is obviously a problem. Also because there is the evidence for positive effect of health intervention. So when any digital tools have been adopted, then it shows to be effective in reducing anxiety, depression, fatigue, insomnia, or to increase physical activity post-care, post-treatment, or to improve motivation and autonomy in patients. However, there are mixed conclusion about health literacy and long-term effect because the results depends on the cancer type and also on the type of digital tools employed. So the challenge for health adoption remains engagement of patients association, clinicians, doctors, because they are generally skeptical towards digital solution. For example, in Italy is very true, and so there is the need to an additional educational literacy for medical professionals in order to not be threatened by progress and change, but to foster the introduction of digital technologies in oncological care. Another surprising result emerging from this review is that caregivers are unsung heroes. Basically, there is very little studies among caregivers, their burden, how digital tools can reduce the burden of informal caregivers. Obviously, fostering the autonomy of the cancer patient has an indirect effect to facilitate the caregivers. However, there is no work that specifically investigate how to help such people. And we can see also from the Eurocare statistics that there is still a problem in legal recognition, identification, and need assessment with caregivers among all European countries, basically. So, in conclusion, from literature reviews emerges that there is a lot of potential with health digital tools, as well as room for improvement. So we hope that the dissemination activities of this project, of this European project, Health for Cancer, can boost the attention of all the stakeholders involved in such issue, to fill the gaps in healthcare tool and to increase awareness and digital progress. in order to fight all together against cancer. Thank you.